Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the international squad. Now in the box, Damon Gagnon. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Kaplan fields it cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number one. Striding forward now is the DH, John Coley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Pop Boy is one of the few guys in the game today that utilizes a true screwball in his repertoire. Sort of like a reverse slider, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for two.
Hey, eat it, cut it.
And he'll reach second now with one away. In now, John Early. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. That misses. 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike two.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
The second baseman.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out. Stepping into the box, Rex Staples. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and one strike. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in a showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Smith scoops it up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. At the plate, John Koo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mendez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. Leading off the inning, Will Wellman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. On the ground to first. Tompkins is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now batting, Jim Rodriguez.
Batting 9, the left fielder.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Mendez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Damon Gagnon. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Damon.
And a curveball in for a strike. And a screwball misses here, and we're even at 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So they breeze through this half of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 29, Jeremy Linden.
Ready once again, John Coley. He singled his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly.
3 out. You're out. 3. That's
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The international prospects jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steve De Los Santos pitches well enough to get the W. 2-10, worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan, please. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air.
Play ball. 3. And hit him. First base.
Now to the plate, Mark Ulrich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Mund is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Standing in, Jim Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Ball pulled high in the air out to left field. Brignoni has a play. 2 gone. So digging in now, Boone Gallardo. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Gallardo
Starts him with the knuckle curve high for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. Now at the plate, Arturo Corona. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Popped him up. Sinisi over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Freddie McConnell ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly.
1-1-1.
Arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Settling in now, Gregorio Varela.
Batting 6th, the third baseman.
This is in the air out to left field.
Varela.
Brignoni will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Ron
Leading
Bailey.
up for the Central Prospects, the catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Daly.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Base hit, and they're into the hit column. Stepping in, Fernando Villalobos.
Baseman, Fernando Villalobos.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. This is lifted out to left.
2-2-2.
Brignoni comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Calderon. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. Couldn't get extended on the screwball, and it's 1-2. Here's a look over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. The 1-2. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now they will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put. Coming to the plate now, Mark Ulrich, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Peralta has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. No runs on one base.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The international prospects came through when it mattered in the ninth.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Jose Uribe, a starting pitcher from the International region. With the second pick, the Kansas City Royals select John Coley, a second baseman from the West region. With the third pick, the Chicago White Sox select Jeremy Linden, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the fourth pick, the Miami Marlins select William Riggin, a relief pitcher from the Central region. With the fifth pick, the Detroit Tigers select Sean Francisco, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the sixth pick, the San Diego Padres select Herschel Abernathy, a starting pitcher from the Central region. With the seventh pick, the Texas Rangers select the shortstop from the Central region. With the eighth pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Rich Pena, a relief pitcher from the Central region. With the ninth pick, the Toronto Blue Jays select Sergio Casilla, a first baseman from the West region. With the 10th pick, the San Francisco Giants select Sito Hashimoto, a second baseman from the West region. With the 11th pick, the New York Mets select Ivan Moda, a starting pitcher from the International region. With the 12th pick, the Minnesota Twins select the starting pitcher from the East region. With the 13th pick, the Los Angeles Angels select Sylvester Vernon, a first baseman from the International region. With the 14th pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Fernando Campos, a relief pitcher from the Central region. With the 15th pick, the Washington Nationals select Felipe Cabrera, a first baseman from the Central region. With the 16th pick, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Eric Santiago, a relief pitcher from the Central Region. With the 17th pick, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Paul Villa, a relief pitcher from the Central Region. With the 18th pick, the St. Louis Cardinals select Chris Piedra, a starting pitcher from the Central Region. With the 19th pick, the Seattle Mariners select Wally Pena, a starting pitcher from the International Region. With the 20th pick, the Tampa Bay Rays select Freddie McConnell, a second baseman from the Central Region. With the 21st pick, the Atlanta Braves select Carlos Calderon, a right fielder from the Central Region. With the 22nd pick, the Colorado Rockies select Howie Lyon, a starting pitcher from the Central Region. With the 23rd pick, the Cleveland Indians select Gregorio Varela, a third baseman from the Central Region. With the 24th pick, the Los Angeles Dodgers select David Popboy, a starting pitcher from the International Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draft After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
Minor League Baseball. Coming to the plate now, Jose Valencia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, D-Roll. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, D-Roll, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
Digging in, Jose Rivera. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. In there, 0-1.
That's the ball.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. De La Cruz over to his left, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Jorge Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Pop Boy isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Roberto Cruz hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. Lifted down the line in left.
3-3.
Oh, he brought it back. Standing in, Pablo Morales, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Stepping up now, Tom Farley. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9. And he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
A throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out always.
Now a throw over to first. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Jose Gonzalez comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. High in the air down the right field line. Alderson is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Digging in, number 61. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 61.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Sent on the ground out to second. Morant has it. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Jose Valencia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Valencia is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they go down without a whimper. The pitcher, David Hotboy, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are 2 away.
Play ball.
Stepping in and ready for anher shot, Jose Rivera. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Parsons gloves it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So stepping in, Jorge Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Coffey sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Grounded on the line toward third. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Sean Alderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit hard towards center. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Leading off the inning, Tom Farley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tom Farley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Richard.
Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Jose Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Nunez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a strong start on the mound. So here now's the pitcher, David Popboy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out. And he misses and likely will get an earful here as that retires the side. Digging in now, number 61. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Quickly back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now, Jose Valencia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Coffey on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Ready for another chance, Jose Rivera.
Third baseman, Jose.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 1-1. Now a screwball is poured over for a strike, and he takes command 1-2.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Jorge Ramirez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Working for the punch out and the offering. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Try to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Roberto Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Popped up, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Stepping in now, Pablo Morales. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Up top, it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, strike 1. No outs, nobody on. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Into the box, Tom Farley. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound.
Now pitching.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Carmine Arias claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan Plesac and our entire...
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Let's play ball. 3. That's ball 4.
So stepping in, Eddie Yeager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Arkansas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, number 5. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Now at the plate, Jesse Mora. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Runners on first with 1 down.
That's up.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And he'll reach first safely. In there, a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
That's shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back in standing. Into the box, Jose Reyes, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now first might only get 1. Backhanded to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Kenji Ishii, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Toll's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in next is Daniel Castro. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Stopped at the plate.
Castro.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Into the box now, Floyd Hagan is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Coles racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready now, Darren Hamilton. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Darren.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Coles is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So striding in, Ricky Christensen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ricky Christensen.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Yeager.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Morant has room in foul territory. Two gone. Striding in once again, number 5. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. Striding in, Jesse Mora. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Next will be the designated hitter, Kenji Ishii. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kenji.
Down the line. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no... Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Castro. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Coffey is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Floyd Hagan. He flew out in his last at-bat. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Alderson is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Heading out towards shallow right. On the run is Tolles. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the... Striding into the box, Ricky Christensen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Christensen.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Alderson is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Eddie Yeager.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Eddie Yeager.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He's through first and hustling for second.
Cut hold.
And he'll pull into second with one away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Into the box now, number 5. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Inside with that screwball of his, it's 2-0. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in there, base hit.
Cut.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double.
You have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he won't.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs here on 2 hits, no error. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time.
1-1.
Hard down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Kenji Ishii comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive. So far in this one, they haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Coffey. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Daniel Castro. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is. Stepping into the box, Floyd Hagan. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Floyd Hagan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Lays off the screwball there, ruled a strike 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1. The 3-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Full count.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Coffey patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. In now, Darren Hamilton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
10,
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
At the plate, Ricky Christensen. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Alderson giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Yeager. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Now a snap throw over to third, and the runner will get back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Yeager at third with nobody out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here.
Number 8, Kevin.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Tulsa Drillers crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win.
Fans, our final line.